So I moved to a larger property and I realized really quick that I was going to need some assistance. Going from 5,000 to 20,000 square feet is a huge jump. This property has steep slopes, lots of overhanging trees, a ton of zones, and I wanted something beefy and reliable, and my wishes were granted. Meet the Lymow One Plus. This is Limo's second generation robotic mower, and it has a ton of upgrades. From the Lie-Cut System 2.0, the dual rotary blades with the stronger steel, cyclone airflow cutting, 45-degree slope capability, that's gonna help me out huge. And it can mow just shy of 1 3/4 acres. So there's a lot of new features, let's get into it. So right when you open the box, you're gonna notice you get one of those cheat sheets, which is huge for setup. And this thing is very easy to set up. And you can see it's packaged very neatly. The mower itself is 78 pounds, so you know this thing's gonna stripe. And if anyone's gonna try and take it, they better be like Arnold Schwarzenegger. So after we take it all apart, here's what's in the box. The mower, obviously. We have the charging station, which is one piece, very nice. We have the power cord and extension cord. We have the screws and the Allen wrench that it comes with, and then the antenna. But this is the one that stabs in the ground that I'm showing you here. They also have in the box the adapter that you can mount to your house to get a higher signal. Setup is pretty straightforward. You find a nice flat area with some space in front of it, 3 meters in front of it. Put the charging station down, use the 4 screws and the Allen wrench that come with it. And I like to set it up near a 120 volt outlet. That way it's not running too much cord. And as you can see here, I have one of these boxes. It's waterproof to protect the power block. I highly suggest you get one of these it makes it all neat. So you don't got wires and cables all sitting out. Just put it in that box and it's nice and watertight. Next, we put together the RTK pole. You just run the wire right through it. Very simple, self-explanatory by looking at it. And then now when you place the RTK, you want to make sure you keep it a little bit away from the house. This thing does have RTK plus V-slam, but you still want it to be in a nice open area, not underneath a tree or right up against your house. I got a nice huge space right here. As you can see, I got a huge open sky. It's going to be able to get my whole property. Now we're good to go. We just take the mower, slide it right on there. Now we're charging, and now it's time to set up the app. All right, we're not going to spend too much time on the app, but it's very simple to connect. You just download the program on the Limo program, and then we are going to connect our mower to the program by using QR codes, and then we connect it to the internet. It's very simple. And then after we set that up, mapping is very simple as well. What I really like is that it has the 2 joysticks on each side. So we're gonna do the perimeter, and as you can see here, as we map it, you just go around your perimeter, and then once it connects, it creates the map as soon as you finish the box, and then you connect each section with the channel. So it starts in one area, and then you drive it across to your next section. That way you are telling the computer inside where to go after it finishes its job. It can go over to the next spot. And then after, we have no-go zones, which are huge. You click on no-go zone, you go around whatever it is, a tree, a flower bed like this, highlights in orange, and that's it. So after the map's done, it's fully customizable. This is the global setting where this will change everything on every plot. So it's height of cut, speed of cut, the speed of the blades and stripe pattern, but then you can go to the customize mode and you can adjust this same thing in each plot. So every plot can have a different stripe pattern, height of cut, speed, and it is super easy to use this app, and that's why I love this machine. So we've had a lot of rain. As you can see, we got the mushrooms growing and our grass is super long and wet, and this thing is just plowing away. Look at those stripes. But here's the thing, is that with these mowers, these robots, they have a okay speed, like slow, and a fast. Nothing cruises like this Limo. That's fast. So as you can see, this thing is Bahan over everything. And traditional robot mowers, they have the driving wheels in the back, and then they'll have caster wheels up front, and that cannot handle a terrain like this. It'll get all squiggly. Sometimes it'll get stuck. This area, we had a tree cut down. They had all kinds of machines back here and tore it up. So this is all under construction right now. But this thing, it still needs to be cut. And with these tank treads back here and the optimal wheels that can slide back and forth, it's like how the deck raises up. It's almost like shock absorbing. It can handle any type of terrain. Truly impressive. So this thing can handle a 45-degree slope. I mean, this is like 100% grade. Like, this thing is a tank. It can go up and down, no problem. And I mean, this is some thick fescue here. It's just chewing it right up. It just goes up and down. I don't have to do that. You saw that in the beginning with the Senix mower. I'm going up and down. I don't got to do that anymore. This thing goes up and down for me, and then it does a nice perimeter pass, and it chews this grass up, no problem. This is a super unique feature on this machine that no one else has, is that it can mulch or side shoot. So this flap will trap everything in there, and the two rotary blades will mulch it all up. And as you can see here, we're side shooting. Grass is a little bit longer, so we can chop it down, or if it's wet, we can shoot it out the side, or if it's nice and dry, we can go ahead and mulch it. So my property has all kinds of hills and dips, and normal robot mowers have caster wheels. And as you saw in the rough area over there, it was bumping around, handles it just fine. These are big swells that it's going up and down, handles it perfect. And I don't know if you notice, we don't have any clumping here. I did a video the other day and I had to chop down certain areas of my lawn really low, so I'm trying to even it out here. And I keep my lawn at around 4 inches, and we're cutting this thing down about an inch, inch and a half right now. And because this has the ability to side shoot, we're able to shoot the grass out, and then it goes back and it just keeps mulching it up. Whereas a traditional robot mower has razor blades, and it'll just chop it and then leave it right on top because there's no suction. This thing, I think, rotates at over 6,000 RPMs, and we're actually mulching the grass and it's going back in, which is actually good for the lawn. As you can see, this brick is level with my driveway, and that's a pretty big hump to go over. And this thing can handle like 2.5 inch sticks in the lawn. And as you can see, when it comes over the top here, no problems whatsoever. So this machine uses visual stimulus localization and mapping, which is called VSLAM, with RTK. So I'm in a completely covered area, and normal RTK antennas on most robots, they would have no chance back here. They would just die right here. That's what happened with a lot of my mowers. This one uses its cameras to use visualization of landmarks and mapping the way it cuts to survive in these areas. And it cuts all back here. You can see the stripes. I mean, I've had 0 problems with this machine in this covered area. And I mean, we are at home in the bush here. So just to get a different angle so you can see, we have the tree line all the way down here, and this is the low spot. We flood back here. You saw the 0 turn marks back there. It's able to go back here and cut all this. I could not be back here with my 0 turn. I would get stuck like I did back there. So I send this guy out. Unreal. Unreal. As you can see, the mower is completely trashed. We went through the wettest grass back there, handled it perfectly fine, and now I want to clean it. So came back to charge. I'm just going to take it right back off, and we're going to manually bring this thing off. And the beauty of these is that these are built on an aluminum frame, and they have a stainless steel deck. So most of these other ones are plastic, so it's kind of like you're a little iffy on cleaning it, but this is very simple. Push the plus button, and then it raises it up, and then now we can clean the undercarriage of the deck. So while I have this up, we have these blades here. These are SK5 steel tool blades, which the blade retention will last a lot longer. So it's like the other machines, you got to keep replacing blades. This is going to last a long time, stay sharp, okay? And then we also have the cyclone airflow system where it actually acts like a vacuum and it sucks up the grass to give it a nice even cut. That's why like everything looks good, especially you can see up front here where I'm cutting the front. That was dry grass. We're getting nice stripes. I had it moving slower. We got nice straight stripes. And then this can go from 1.2 to 4 inches. So this thing can handle St. Augustine grass with all these options that are here with the stainless steel deck. And we can't forget the AI vision camera on here is state of the art. Picks up any objects in the yard, goes right around it. If it's above 2.8 inches, it just goes around and keeps mowing. So it picked it up, said hello, and now it's going to continue on mowing. Something that I'd like to mention is that Limo, they listen to their customers, and I really appreciate that about a company, because these charging ports were underneath on the previous model and they would get dirty and there would be a charging issue. And they were trying to make this all clean, I believe. And it was really slick, but it would get caked on grass if it was wet. And then you'd have to lift this up and clean it. Now they switched it in the next model, and now they're up top, and we have the ports up here spring loaded with cleaning brushes on here if anything gets on there. So you really want to go with the company that listens to its customers. So my closing thoughts on the Lymow One Plus. It's the best robot mower out there. I reviewed a lot, and there is nothing bad I can say about this thing. The options on it are unbelievable. Tank treads going up the slope, you saw that. It can handle anything. If you got crazy property, it's quiet. It can side shoot and mulch because we're using real mower blades. It stripes like a boss. Take a look at it. I mean, it can handle 2.8 inch obstacles to go over, so when branches fall, it can go over it, continue on mowing without going crazy. It's got AI vision on there for obstacle avoidance. It's just, the list goes on. And the big one that I did not mention is that it's got the 528 watt hour battery. It's this Life P04. These machines, a lot of times the batteries are built in and you can't get to them. This one, you put it in the back and connect it. So if by chance you go through 2,000 charges on here, which is so hard to believe, you can replace the battery in this thing and it will continue on. The blades are SK5 steel, you just sharpen them. We don't have to keep buying razor blades and doing that whole thing. The V-Slam you saw in the corner over there, that is a dead zone. And with the V-Slam and RTK, it knows where it's going and there are no dead spots with this machine. And the biggest thing, the app is very easy to use. Mapping, using instead of one directional pad, it has the double. It makes it so much easier, and it is so customizable that I keep it long here, I keep my other plots shorter, and you can control the stripes. It's just, overall, this machine is easy to use, it's reliable, and it's built like a tank. It is not a piece of plastic. This thing is metal. So it's the best. I don't know what else to say, guys. We're gonna do 3 months. I'm gonna give you another update and let you know how well this thing is doing. So hopefully this helped you out. Hit the subscribe button and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.